Welcome back to Empowered. I'm Elizabeth Namofsky. On today's episode, we're discussing the collective female voice in art, and I'm joined by Canadian-Italian artist Carla Di Nunzio, who has conceived the term psychic realism as a trademark of her art. Now, Carla, who are the protagonists behind your artwork? Are they people that you know or purely created out of your imagination?
Both.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm influenced by people that I meet. So something within them will inspire me to paint them. And other times it's just there's an emotion I want to capture and I just create the image myself.
So let's look at some of the female psychology behind your artwork. What can you tell us about the paintings? There's the few of them, La La Land, Let's Cross Over, and Tartan Rose.
Well, La La Land is really interesting. It's what we all like to do, and that is live in a fantasy world. So this woman is on a swing. She's swinging. She's looking at you. She wants you to come for this ride, live in the fantasy for a while, and don't touch reality. And I think we all need to do that at some point in our life because life can get really tough. Mm-hmm. And so we need to set kind of sort of like a healing process to be able to live in a fantasy for a while. Going beyond attraversiamo, which is means leaving one thing behind and going forward. We're always crossing over from one part of our life to another, and some people are very afraid of doing that, but it is necessary. I mean, we finish education, we go into a career, we go from career, we go into different aspects of our life, marriage, children, all kinds of things, and we need to enter these new areas of our life with fierceness and don't be afraid of it. And what was the last one that you said?
The last one was Tartan Rose.
Tartan Rose is women. Oh, the Tartan Rose one is about a woman who's holding on to her hat and she's falling. And we all fall at some point in our life, many times, maybe I've fallen many times in my life anyways. And so she's holding onto her hat, but it never falls off of her head and she gets back up again. And I think that's the message. Like we fall forward. We have to fall forward. We have to experience downfalls in our life to be able to pick ourselves back up and keep going. And I think that in many respects, failing is often it through that experience where we can even go higher and go, further in our lives.
And you know what? There's so much truth to that. Failing. We need to fail, and people are so afraid of failing. But we need to keep our hat on and fall forward and fail again so that we learn from it, so that we do become successful in the long run. I want to turn to two of your paintings from this series called The Naked Truth. They are quite intimate sexually. So dualistic and romanticism of self. What deep psychological messages do they convey about the female psyche?
Romanticism of self, for one thing, is it looks like two women embracing each other. It could be looked at as, two female lovers, but it's not. It is the same woman. And she's embracing a part of herself that she wants to be. And I think as fractured, because my women are fractured, this woman in particular wants to be something different. She wants to be more of something, more perfect, more beautiful. We're never satisfied with ourselves. We always want to be something different. And this is what this painting represents. The fantasy within ourselves that we always want to be. We want to be younger. We want to be more beautiful. We want to be, more and more and more. And we're never really, truly happy with ourselves. That's that painting. The other one is called Dualism, and we all have two parts to us. And many young women experience this challenge where if they're too simple, too naive, and too shy, they're not interesting enough to out there in terms of finding a partner. And if they're too the opposite way, very voluptuous, and very exuberant sexually, like the painting is very, there's very big breasts in this painting, they're perceived as being easy. And therefore, women are always balancing, which way should I be? Should I be more this way? Should I be more that way? If I'm too this way, I'm not accepted. If I'm too this way,
Carla, I'm so sorry. We have to go. We've run out of time, but thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much.